Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator, and we recently visited the Battle of Honey Springs, which is located in present-day Checotah, Oklahoma. This site is where 6,000 Confederate troops and 3,000 Union troops clashed in battle. So what I plan to do is give you a little tour and give you some insight on what to expect when you visit this battlefield. Alright, so first let's just give you a little backstory on the battle and then we'll get into the tour. This Civil War battle took place on July 17, 1863, which was known as the largest battle to take place in Indian Territory. You have to keep in mind that back then, this area was just known as Indian Territory. So what happened here, guys, is that 3,000 Confederate troops from Fort Smith mounted up and went on to Honey Springs in order to meet up with 6,000 more Confederate troops in order to push up into Union-occupied Fort Gibson. The reason that the Confederacy wanted to take Fort Gibson was because it was a hub within Indian Territory, and essentially whoever controlled Fort Gibson controlled Indian Territory. Another reason the Confederacy wanted to control this area was because of the Texas Road, which was a vital supply route and trading route. Well, the Union ended up getting wind that this was going to happen, so they moved 3,000 troops down to Honey Springs, where a 4-hour battle ensued. Now this battle is very unique because it's one of the most, if not the most, culturally diverse conflicts to take place during the American Civil War. So essentially there were units that comprised of African American troops, Native American troops, even some Hispanic troops, as well as the troops from the North states and the South states. So the aftermath of the battle was pretty much that the Union ended up pushing the Confederacy back and taking control of Honey Springs. Alright, so let's talk about traveling there. What you want to do is you want to open up Google Maps and search for Honey Springs Battlefield in Oklahoma, and that should bring you to the battlefield. Look a little south of that and you'll see the Visitor Center, the Honey Springs Visitor Center. Set your navigation for that and off you go. Upon arriving, you'll notice an intricate mural in the lobby. The Visitor Center has plenty to offer for you history buffs out there. It includes exhibits, a library, a movie room, a 3D theater, and a gift shop. Now, the 3D theater is still in development, but it is scheduled to be completed around July 2022, which is also the anniversary of the battle and the museum. So there is an entry fee, and once you pay, you'll be given the opportunity to view a movie that depicts the history of the battle. In the future, you'd be able to watch the 3D theater movie. The staff there is very friendly, and the site director, Adam Lynn, assisted us greatly when he showed us the best way to view the battlefield through our self-guided tour. This battlefield comprises of a few different areas of importance, so let's go more in depth about what you can experience here. There is a map in the lobby where it shows the points of interest and trails. The best method to see the battlefield is to visualize it from the Union's perspective. So looking at the map, you'll see your location at the Visitor Center, and what you want to do is you want to drive all the way up to the number 2, which is going to be where the Union started off, and then work your way down chronologically as the battle would have taken place. Each station has trails with an abundance of information. You can walk the same footsteps as the soldiers did back in 1863. The main battle areas took place between the 4th and the 5th stop around the bridge on Elk Creek. Now, exploring this battlefield might take 4 to 5 hours, and if you wanted to take a break, there is a picnic area with some tables and a porta-john along the route. If you continue on, you'll notice that there is also a cemetery, and the last 2 stops are the areas of the last engagement and Monument and Spring. So, do I think this is a battlefield worth visiting? Well, yes, I do. This is one of the most important battles that happened west of the Mississippi during the Civil War. It also impacted native tribes in the area as well as settlers. Well, here are my key takeaways. The Visitor Center is very unique and there's a lot of information to learn there. The staff and the site director, Adam Lynn, are extremely knowledgeable and helpful. I like the trails, they were well kept, and the battlefield is well laid out which would give you hours and hours of trail walking and information. So as of right now, this place has much to offer. But after talking with Adam, he revealed that they have tons more planned in the future to help grow the visitor center, the battlefield, and the museum experience. So is this a battlefield that you might be visiting soon? What are your thoughts? Have you been here before, and what was your experience like? Let me know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, Battlefield Curator. And as always, be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.